Hey there, and welcome back to my channel, Weirdly OCD. Since it is nearly the beginning of August, it's the last day of July right now as I'm filming this, it is going to be, or pretty much already is, back to school time. And because of that, I wanted to make a video showing you the planner that I've been using for close to a year now, and why I love it so much. Now this cannot be used as just a school planner. It could be used for work, which is what I use it for. It could be used for personal everyday life, however you want to use it. I learned about this planner, which is the Clever Fox planner that you can get through Amazon, which is where I got it from last year, from actually a teacher on YouTube by the channel of Putting Forth Effort. I will link her channel in the description box below. But she had mentioned this planner last year. I checked it out on Amazon and I liked what I saw. I got it in person and I absolutely loved it. So, the first thing that I liked about it is it's masculine looking. I wanted a planner that didn't look really like girly, it didn't look cutesy. You know, if that's your thing, if that's what you want, but I wanted more of like a masculine, simple, clean type of planner. And that's exactly what this is. So the first thing I like about it is that it has this little strap here. That way you can keep the book closed, so if you have any loose papers you want to fold up and put in here, as far as like notes, things like that, you can do that and it's not falling out. The second thing that I like about this planner is that the calendars are not pre-dated. So you can put in your own dates, which I like because there have been weeks where I have not used a planner, and if they were pre-dated, then I would have wasted whatever weeks I didn't use it. But because it's not, I can just use that next sheet and date it for whatever week I'm using it on. So I'm going to kind of flip through this planner and show you what it offers if you are interested in it. And then I'll kind of show you what I did to it as far as personalizing it. So I don't know if it's genuine leather. I highly doubt it. It was about $20 on Amazon. There was a coupon code that teacher on YouTube gave out, so you could get 10% off. If I can find a coupon code for it, I will more than likely put it in the description below along with the link to this on Amazon, so if you're interested in it, you can check it out. But the first thing I like is, if I didn't really use a whole lot of these, but it has different kinds of lists that you can make, such as gratitude and self-awareness, daily rituals, a vision board, which takes up 2 pages. You can see I obviously didn't use it. I don't really do those kinds of things. It does have 2 pages for goals, which I did use some of that. It breaks that down between like health, business and career, finances, personal, relationship, personal development. It has a focus page here, so different goals you may have throughout the year for yourself, as well as a mind map, kind of like it has a bullet journal type page with the dots on it, if you can see that there. I honestly didn't really use any of that beginning stuff. So first is all the month layouts are together. So it's not like a lot of traditional planners where it's like the whole month and then week by week and then another whole month and then week by week in that month. It's all the months back to back to back to back. And as I said, they're not pre-dated. So you just put the month and year and you write the date in the little bubbles here. And then along the sides it has plan, and you can write in various goals that you have in these different categories, such as habits to adopt, skills to learn, things to avoid, places to go, and people to see. You can also write down monthly goals here, You can write down any wins that you had for the month here and how you would want to improve the following month here. So as I said, it's just month to month to month, back to back to back. What I use this for, since I used it for work, was writing down my work schedule. As you can see, I just wrote down the times that I work. So the next section of the planner is your weekly breakdown, and that's a little bit more detailed if you want it to be. So let me see here. Sorry. So it goes week to week. So again, it's not predated. You put in your own dates. You put in your own month and year here at the top. First, you can make to-do lists for each day, which is what I did. I just put a little box next to each thing, and I marked it off as I did it. And then that's one side for the week. And then over here, you have different lists that you can make pertaining to that week, such as this week's main goal, this week's top priorities, any notes that you want to write for the week. And this section here is like a bullet journal as well. Any personal to-do lists. So what I used this section for was like personal appointments Tony or I had on our own. There's a section here with habits and skills that you could write down if you want. It does have a letter for each day of the week here at the top, and then you can either check mark or bubble in that if you want to keep track of habits or skills that making sure you're going to do every day, or however often you do them. Sorry. And then just like the months, you have this week's wins, and then how you'll improve next week. So that is the week to week to week. It does come with these tassels here, so you can, as a page marker, so you can keep your place of where you're at. So once you get through the weeks, the rest of the planner is pretty much bullet journal, pages. And what I use that for is things that I needed for work. So I just took some of these sticky tabs. I believe they're made by the Post-it brand. I'm not 100% sure. But I took these and I used this so I could have little markers for things that I personally needed at work, such as contacts, safety information, hiring information, payroll information, things like that. That way I could just quickly flip to that section and get the information that I needed. The one thing I do like about the bullet journal setup is it makes everything like very crisp and clean. As you can see, I was able to write pretty neatly, keep everything straight with the bullet journal setup. Now I don't do bullet journaling, but I liked the layout so I could keep everything organized and looking nice and crisp. I'm pretty good with writing straight, even if there is no line or line paper or anything like that, but it just made everything very, very good. As you can see again, I kept everything pretty nice and neat. And that's pretty much what the rest of this planner is. There is a little pocket here in the back of it if you wanted to keep any papers. If you're not comfortable with keeping them in the planner itself, there is a little pocket here in the back that you could slide them into. However, I feel like if it's something you don't need very often, you're going to probably kind of forget that it's back there if it's back there. So I personally stuck it in whatever week I needed it, and then just use this elastic clasp here to keep the planner shut so I didn't lose my paperwork. The one thing that this planner did have that I liked that unfortunately did break was a pen holder. It was here on the side, as you can see, and it broke. I don't know if it's something I did or if it just only lasted so long and then it broke. I don't know, so I'm not gonna blame the people who create the planner and make the planner. But that's the one thing that unfortunately happened to this planner. Um, as I said, it's very easy to use. There are no pre-dates, so that way you can date it however you want. And as I said, if you miss a week, you're not wasting a week, or if you miss a month, you're not wasting a month because it's pre-dated. You can just date the next month to whatever month, or the next week, whatever week you do, and that way it's not wasted. But with that, that is today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, if you're interested in purchasing this planner, I will leave the link down below. It would be a great planner for anything as far as personal life, work life, which as I said is what I used it for. Kids going back to school to keep track of assignments, homework, sporting activities, things like that. I know some schools have specific school agendas that they want you to use, that they either provide or kind of have you make you buy. But I think this would be good for especially high school kids. It's a grown-up planner, and it'll definitely, hopefully, teach your kids to stay organized. But with that, that is today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out that link below if you're interested in purchasing it. I have no affiliation with Clever Fox Planning. They didn't ask me to talk about it. It's just something that I've used over the past year that I really do like and figured that I would share with you. And I will catch you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.